At, you are taking my seat. So you're going to have to move. Hey guys, you just clawed me, that's okay. Let me move that out of my way. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Hey guys, seeing my house greeting you welcome. Welcome to another pickups video. I have not an incredible amount of stuff to show, but a little bit. I have some stuff from the local markets which I visited. Also some stuff from cash converters, which I also visited. It's usually how it goes, you have to visit a place to get stuff from it. Let's start from that cash converters, shall we? I have not gone out to my local cashies since I heard the announcement that they were closing down. I will try to get there at least once before they close down for good. But we shall see. My cat is eyeing my stuff intently. And I think she's going to come back over. Yep, there we go. So, went to a different cash converters and they had a lot of stuff that I wanted. A bit of gaming stuff, a lot of DVDs, and been getting back into the movie watching lately, which is not a bad thing. There's a lot of good movies to watch. I did watch a few of these, but I just grabbed anything I thought looked interesting. So, went to the cash converters in Fortitude Valley, and that's where I got these. We have Death Dream for $1. I sat down and watched this. It's about a guy that comes back from the dead, and it's pretty good. He comes back from the dead and he has to inject himself with blood to keep himself alive, so he has to kill people. House on Haunted Hill, this is a classic. Vincent Price there, yeah, absolute classic. People go into a haunted house and like all this spooky stuff happens. It's really good. One I've never actually seen, E.T. for just $1. I was willing to pick it up for $1. I hear it's good. Ed Wood's Bride of the Monster. I've been getting back into my classic horror. I do enjoy the classic horror movies, but it's all about finding them on the cheap. This one was $2. I was willing to pay that. And I sat down and watched it. It's not great. Most Ed Wood movies aren't very good. And yeah, it has this gorilla on the cover. There's no gorilla in this movie. I don't know what that's from. It's definitely not from this film. I grabbed 2 more. Scared to Death and Invisible Ghost. This was also $2 for some classic Bela Lugosi horror movies. I do enjoy Bela Lugosi. He was also in Bride of the Monster, one of his last roles. But yeah, really good, hopefully good films. And finally, for those DVDs I picked up there, we have, also for $2, Red Dragon. Really good movie. Have not seen it in the longest time, so looking forward to sitting back down and watching it. Famed sequel to Silence of the Lambs, or prequel I should say. Next up, I grabbed a NTSC PlayStation 2 game. That might cause something. I'm trying to get like a small collection of NTSC games together for when I buy an NTSC PlayStation 2, because I would like to get one of those one day. I grabbed Swing Away Golf. It was only $2, so I thought, yeah, I'll grab it. I believe I already have this in PAL, but it's just nice to get something a little bit different, you know? And I mean, I know a lot of people would see these and not think anything of it, especially if you're in America or something, but I think they're kind of neat. I like the kind of like, how they have different artwork on everything. Alright, one more thing I grabbed from the cash converters. They had a few Megadrive games. What else they had? I don't remember what other ones they had, but they had this one that I was actually interested in, and I got it for a pretty good deal, about less than half than what it usually goes for. I grabbed Two Crude Dudes. This is a side-scrolling beat-em-up, really good game, crazy hard. I'm having trouble getting past the second level of this one, but this is in good shape. It is almost complete. The manual is missing its front cover, but the card itself is in nice shape, man. What are you doing, cat? Cat's being weird. It did not come in this case, it came in this case, which is pretty beat up. You know, it's got like crap on it and stuff. There are tears in the case, so I just thought I'll swap it out with a nothing game like Hit the Ice, and yeah, I'll have a nice, clean copy. As a fluffy gamer likes to say. But yeah, that's all for the local cashies. Not local. Shit, it might be my local one after... Might be my local one after... the intro one closes down. I don't know what's on my mind today that's making me not... like... I don't know what's going on, I'm not with it. It's early in the morning. Also went to Monty's Pawnbrokers. Don't find a whole lot there. They have some boxed Nintendo 64 games there, which is pretty cool. I had to look through them. They're just a bit more expensive than I would really like. I had a few games that I would like to pick up, but not for the prices, you know. But they did have one stuff and everything. They did have one game that I wanted. Wolfenstein: The New Order. They have a sequel to this coming out in a little bit, so I'll grab this. $4. $4, that's actually a really good deal. And I can get rid of my Xbox 360 copy and keep the PS3 copy. I always prefer to have a PS3 copy instead of the Xbox 360 ones. Just me. I know a lot of people like the Xbox 360. I usually only play it for like exclusives. Alright. From there, I did go to the markets on Sunday before my shift at work, and there wasn't a whole lot there, honestly. Not a whole lot, unfortunately, and that's kind of the way it is with the local markets now. I mean, you're not finding the deals you once found. Now, I got there at 7 AM, pretty early, just nothing to be found, so yeah, and people who do sell video games, they're kind of pricey. There's one guy, Eddie, the guy's name is, who's pretty good on his prices, but there's another guy, he sells records and video games. Ooh, crazy prices. Asked him about a copy of Alfred Chicken on PlayStation 1, and he whipped his phone right out and started quoting me eBay prices. He's like, oh yeah, I usually do half of eBay, and it doesn't sound awful, but he's not actually looking up sold listings. He just goes to like the buy it nows, and if you're looking at buy it nows, forget it, man. Buy it nows are insanely expensive. So he wanted $15 for Alfred Chicken. I said, I'll think about it, and I walked off. But I did manage to get some movies there. I did get some games as well if you want to stick around for that. They had 4 for $5 on these. I got a good deal on some movies that I have been looking for, and some that I was just kind of interested in. We have Debajo del Mundo. I'm trying to think what that means. Under the Earth? Something like that? No, Mundo is world. Under the World? I know a tiny bit of Spanish. Yeah, Under the World there. I've never seen this movie, never heard of it before, but this looks kind of interesting, about these people who, like, bury themselves under the earth and have to, like, escape from Nazis. Sounds interesting. I got this one, which I have watched, Twilight Zone, the movie. Utter shit. I shouldn't say that. It's not bad. It's just, if you're comparing it to the original series, this is really bad. Like, 2 of the stories don't feel anything like Twilight Zone episodes. And the other 2 were just ripped off from old episodes, so it's like, it's not good. One that was really good, one I will be keeping, The Invisible Man. This is a really fun movie. The guy who plays the Invisible Man, Claude Rains, he's a total madman. He is just so crazy in these movies, man. They're so good. I would like to get all the old Universal horror monster movies. That is going to be a task, though. I do see them at JB Hi-Fi. You want to stop scratching my leg there? Thank you, Mrs. Crazy little cat. I do see these at JB Hi-Fi, like the big sets, but they were like 40 to 50 bucks each for them, and that's crazy. I'm not willing to pay that at all. You know, I'll find them for like $1 or $2 every now and again. And another one I watched, I thought it would be better than it would be. It was okay. The Fearless Vampire Killers. This is a Roman Polanski film. You know, the guy that made Rosemary's Baby. So I thought this would be really good. I thought a horror comedy from a director that I really like. This is probably going to be really good. It was okay. It wasn't bad or anything. There was some laughs to be had. The basic story is that you have this old man and his pupil, and they go around hunting vampires, and they arrive in this town, they find a castle, and it has vampires there, so yeah, that's all dealy. It was okay. Alright, and finally, we got 4 PlayStation 1 games. I brought those other PlayStation 1 games that I had bought, all of the doubles that I had gotten from that op shop that one time, like a month ago or something. It's been a bit since I've been able to do anything with those. So I finally took those to the market. I took them to Eddie and said, alright, I would like these games. Do you think we can do a straight swap? He said, yep, sounds good to me. And he got the better end of the deal, but that's okay. You know, he's a seller. He always wanted to get the better end of the deal, which is fine. And I was happy because I grabbed 4 PlayStation 1 games that I did not have. We have Chase the Express, which has a very generic name in America. It's like Covert Ops, Nuclear Operation or something like that. You know, it could be 1,000 different games. But this was pretty good. It's a little bit like Resident Evil, except you're on a train. And you have to go around unlocking doors and stuff, killing enemies. It's pretty good so far. I'm about maybe an hour or so in. I will sit down and play a bit more. It's a 2-disc game, which is pretty cool. Ah, it's falling out. There we go. Yeah, Chase the Express. That gets a recommendation. Fun game. This one I cannot say the same about. Pitfall 3D. It's an interesting game because it does 3D platforming from like a top-down view. But because it does that, it's kind of hard to judge your jumps. And when you can't really tell exactly where you're going to land in one of these games, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and I did. But glad to get it in the collection at least. It's a complete in there. Glad to get it. One I have not sat down to play yet. Action Man, Operation Extreme. Don't really know anything about this game. Might be good, might be bad. We'll see. And one that I had when I was younger, I don't think this is a very good game, but it is one that I wanted to grab. We have E.T. the Extraterrestrial on the PlayStation. I would like to get this on the Atari, and I will find a copy one of these days, but yeah, on the PlayStation it's a much better game. It's just a weird kind of game. You go around like exploring these kind of big levels, you kill enemies, you like grow plants and like you levitate stuff. It's kind of weird, but I dig it, I like it. It's not awful or anything, so yeah, that is what I got this week. I've not spent an incredible amount of money. I've not gone out an incredible amount to go video game hunting. But that's okay with me because, you know, I've got to save up some money for Bookfest, which is this weekend. I'm going to be doing a video game hunting video there. Hopefully, we shall see. I'm going to have to ask beforehand, and if they say it's okay, then awesome. If they say it's a no-go, then probably not going to do it. But we shall see. Yeah, I always find good shit at Bookfest, so I'll have to wait and see what happens, man. I'll be meeting up with Harry there. Might meet up with another YouTuber if we can find him. Yeah, it's the 5th time I said it. We shall see. This is Secret My House, bidding you farewell. Have a good one.
And that's all, folks.